Hi, so I'm going to clarify a phrase that I use occasionally, and I don't really know anyone else who uses it, so that's why I'm double clarifying it. I sometimes say truth is a salvation issue, and I think when a lot of people read this, unfortunately, including a guy who got his PhD in Hebrew studies from Tel Aviv or something, or the Jerusalem University, they're saying that I'm making like any certain fact from the Bible basically like a salvation issue. Like if you don't believe that the earth is flat, you're going to hell. If you don't believe in the Genesis 6 giant fallen angel scenario, you're going to hell, or whatever thing like that. But what I really mean by that is, and I really hope these people don't act obtuse when they hear this, is what I mean is that, let's say you see all these discrepancies, right? And someone tells you that actually the reason there's all these discrepancies in politics, let's say, is because there are two sides of the same coin. They play off each other. Satan is the ruler of this world. You can't put your faith in the world system alone. You got to pick and choose. You got to see what is right, but you also have to know what the motive is for them pushing something that is correct, right? And so what I'm saying is if, for instance, what helps you come to Christ is realizing that there are satanic PDF file cults, right? Then that is a salvation issue because that led you to Christ, right? And the same thing with the flat earth, right? You don't believe in what the Bible says because, you basically, there's no galaxies in the Bible. There's no universe in the cosmological sense in the Bible, right? Stars are never described as gas giants in the Bible, right? And I know the modern man can loop-de-loop their way to say that it does say that or something. But, let's say that's why you reject the Bible, and then someone explains biblical cosmology and NASA and, how the numbers don't line up in the computer graphics or CGI composites, which is what NASA admits, and then the contradiction between different astronaut testimonies, right? And then because of that, you come to Christ because you believe the first chapter in Genesis, the first chapter of the Bible is true. Well, then that was a salvation issue for you. And that's really what I mean, is truth is a salvation issue, as in the truth will set you free because the truth will bring you to Christ. Even in his testimony in front of Pontius Pilate, Jesus said, "All who follow the truth follow me." And that doesn't mean that if you're right on a couple things, you follow Jesus. What it means is if you follow the truth all the way, you'll find Jesus Christ. And so that's what I mean by truth is a salvation issue. Okay, God bless. Have a good morning.